Hello, it's Crypto CJ. It's the trade of the day, Thursday night slash Friday morning Zoom edition, depending on where in the world you are. I've made it to Da Nang, Vietnam, so just got in late last night. Enjoying my surroundings so far. And well, let's get back to the crypto markets. Bitcoin has been hovering in the low 80s or languishing in the low 80s most of the week, and it's been frustrating because the news has been pretty good. Um, Lots of news about, crypto reserves in the US, with states and the feds, and but that hasn't been sufficient to move the needle because none of those have really turned into big purchases necessarily. So the market sort of shrugged off that news and stayed in the low 80s for Bitcoin. Ethereum is below 2000. Let's go to the charts. Okay, you should be seeing my Bitcoin day chart. And we are
Yep.
below all the moving averages, below the 200 and then 20 and the 50. So I was hoping to see the 200 act as support, but it has not. So that's not good. Some talking heads are saying Bitcoin's going to break down and could dip into the 30s, but not sure if we're going to go down that low. Maybe this will hold a support and serve as a bounce back up to 100, but I might be optimistic on that. Okay, so that's Bitcoin on the day. Ethereum also well below the moving averages and currently in the 1800s. It's been here for a few days. I did go through Twitter and some of my information sources. I didn't really find anything all that new that we haven't talked about already. So I won't be really highlighting anything unless you guys have something to offer. Anybody have anything they care to share about the markets overall? All right. Well, I've still done reasonably well in my day trading. So let's look at Altcoin Alert and see if we can find some day trade setups and or swing trades, short-term swings. Okay, so here we are on Altcoin Alert. I'm going to refresh, get the most current information, and then we will do an AA score sort to start. And Frontier, I looked at this one. It's only on foreign exchanges. Radium is on, I believe, on Coinbase. It's on Kraken. But not much in the way of volume, so keep that in mind. It's currently in the green zone and it just broke above the 20 on the RTI. Let me do a quick review on my day trading layout. I'm on the 15-minute chart using supply and demand visible range from Algo, a free indicator for support, what I call the green zone, resistance, the red zone. So you can see radium has gone up to this red zone twice and been swatted down. It's been in this green zone four times and bounced up out of it. So this one could be, do your own research, but could be a good time to get into radium. If you do and ride it back up to the red zone, profits over 6% to the top, around 8%, both would be excellent day trades and reasonable exit points for your trade. So radium at $1.51, exit at around $1.60, 65 would be, I think, a reasonable trade. Okay, so that's the day trading layout. Let's look at the 1 hour chart. I'm using this for my swing trade layout. Same indicator for support and resistance. And I just realized I didn't finish my description on my day trading layout. So yeah, 15-minute chart, RTI, relative trend index. I'm using that for entries and alerts, and cumulative delta I use occasionally for support or confirmation on trend-based trading. So for Radium, if you want to set an alert on here, right click on the RTI, add an alert, and you can catch the next cross up on the 20. Once per bar close, we'll leave it on all day. Add a custom name. This was AA score. If you type in something a few times, TradingView will remember. Over to notifications, notify an app on my phone, toast notification, be a pop-up on my computer, play a sound also on my computer, and there's a few to choose from. Click create and you're good to go. I'm probably not going to take this one. I'm concerned about the volume, but yeah, for a spot day trade could be a good one. All right, now we'll go to the 1 hour, and we talked about supply and demand visible range for support and resistance. Using the SuperTrend for alerts, it's very alert friendly, and Trendilo LSMA, which is this moving average here for confirmation. So what I'm usually looking for is something like this, where you get a break out of the green zone, get a buy signal in a green Trendilo LSMA, but this one ended up being mostly a fake out. But if you want to consider this as a swing, right click on SuperTrend, direction change, you can trade both directions. You want to choose the buy option only once. Custom name, a score. Notifications, I probably leave mine the same and maybe change the sound to handbell or fault. And that's Radium as a swing trade. Any questions on this one? Okay, let's do some other sorts on Altcoin Alert. That was an AA score. Another one I like is social activity. I like to match that up with trading activity. So let me do a refresh first. Okay, this has been my go-to most of the time for the last couple months, but it didn't look as good today for coins I like to trade. Um, so I'm matching up social activity with trading activity, thumbs up or fire on both. BNT is one I was looking at. I believe that one is on Coinbase. So let's go to that one. And it's on Coinbase. Volume's kind of low, keep that in mind. And we just broke above the 50. It hasn't been necessarily a great move for BNT breaking above the 50. It looks like it does better breaking above the 20. So on this one, they could go with that. Crossing up on the 20. Once per bar close. Social activity sort. Notifications. Yeah, leave these the same. Click create, and you're good to go. I'm not going to set this alert because I don't know if this one's on. I trade on a foreign exchange using leverage, so I'm a little pickier on what I actually choose to trade myself. But if you're trading on spot and on Coinbase and Kraken, you should have quite a few options. Okay, as a swing, BNT volume's still pretty low. Buy signal just printed, but we don't have confirmation yet on Trendilo. So I'd say keep an eye on this one. If you want to get in now, there's resistance here at about 6%. Again here about 13. Bottom of the red zone is 19. So all these would be, good to great swing trades. Just you may be in it a while to get back to this area here around 47 cents. All right, any questions on BNT? All right, let's go back to Altcoin Alert and do a quick sort on 1 hour projected range. I'm usually looking for something like this, like on Coin, the upper has a positive number, lower has a positive number. So let's see, where can one trade Coin? It's on Kraken. All right. Volume pretty low. It's above the 80 on the RTI. So we're probably a little late for this one. It's done well breaking above the 20. So it happened here. And 6% move. Happened again here. Again, 6% move. It's like this one as well. And 5% move. So this one has a nice history, recent history of breaking above the 20, doing pretty well. So set that alert, right click on the RTI, add an alert, crossing up on the 20, once per bar close, 1 hour projected range, and the rest is the same. All right. So Coin on the day trading layout has potential if it dips down to 20 again, which it may or may not do. And the better setup looks like the swing trade. We've come out of the green zone, though some volatility here. And we do have a green signal on the super trend. Trendilo is green as well. If you took this one now, the red zone about 10.5%, so not bad. Could take a week to get back there or longer. Keep that in mind. But two pretty fat red candles here on the hour chart. What's Bitcoin doing? Mostly trending up, but printing a red as we speak. I don't know, kind of on fence on this one. I might wait a little longer. Could have it go through a sell and get another buy signal. that'd probably kick in tomorrow or the next day. So if you did that, your alert would look like this. Add an alert on SuperTrend, choose the buy, and the rest is the same. Okay, any questions on SIA coin? Right. So let's look at our sentiment sorts. Short-term sentiment, match that up. Let me do a refresh as well. With short-term or Elder Impulse hourly. And I want to match up bullish on both. So bullish here on FX. Not seeing any matches. Well, you don't have to sit here and watch me scroll all day. So let's bail on that sort. Go to long-term sentiment. Match that up with Elder Impulse daily, but we only have 4 bullish on that. So I'm going to sort by that. Yeah, and it's all mostly smaller coins that aren't having enough tweets for sentiment scores. Well, that's disappointing. I usually have at least a couple candidates out of these sorts, but today not so much. Let's look at Euler. I've heard about that one. It's on Kraken. Okay. And we're above the 80 on the RTI, but it's made some nice moves when it breaks below 20. Yeah, 8% there, and even a little bit longer, up to 9, almost 10%. So it's got potential, but I'd want to catch that break below 20 like we had here. That one sort of fake out, and here as well. And eventually we had a nice move on that setup. Yeah, 6%. So yeah, right click on RTI and set that alert if you're interested. Let's go to the 1-hour chart. It'll give it to me. All right, it's coming up now. And we just lost the green Trendilo. So we do have a green super trend, but the LSMA is red. Let's say you're contrarian, want to get in now. To the red would be 8%. To the resistance in the red, 13%. Could take a week to get there, longer. So I don't know. This is kind of a frustrating Zoom call because most of the things I showed you are not like, yeah, do this. They're kind of sitting on the fence on these. But sometimes that's how it goes in the crypto markets. Well, we've gone through all the sorts I usually use. Any questions or comments about Altcoin Alert or day trading or swing trading? Any coins you want to look at?
Maybe a good day to take a break.
Yeah. Sometimes the best trade is to not trade. I've had days like that, even recently. So be careful out there. Use your charts. Don't go in too much. Hold funds back for additional purchases. Uh, use that ladder buying function or stop losses. Be careful. The market's ranging at the moment. Bitcoin's stuck between 80 and
That's too nice.
yeah, too nice.
Extremely volatile would be a better description
Okay, I'll concede that. Volatile. So, which
because
we
it could
kind of
go either
like,
way.
but yeah, which can be good for day trading. So anyway, I'll let you guys go. You have a good trading week, rest of your week and weekend, and I'll be back on Monday night. Bye.
Time? Thank you.
Yes,
What time are
and
you going to
thank you
come
for
back?
showing up at the new time. It'll be the same, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern,
So
and
an hour later.
an hour later. That's right. I'm glad you guys
Okay,
found me.
cool.
We'll see you next time. Bye bye.
Okay, cool.